What's up guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Let's get into it. So let's talk about the good. So the action scenes in this movie are spectacular, whether you're talking about the Millennium Falcon chase scene or also, spoiler warning. Just putting that out there, spoiler warning. So the action sequences, like the Millennium Falcon chase scene, the destruction of the planets, they're all really. It's really nice to see how J.J. Abrams puts his style into the movie, because his action sequences are they're like fast paced. They're not like those like slow, dull. Like they're really fast. So you have to be engaged in the movie, which I was the entire time, but you would have to be engaged in the movie in order to truly enjoy the action sequences. The characters, they brought back three original characters: Han Solo, Princess Leia, and Luke Skywalker. You don't see Luke Skywalker until the end of the movie, but it doesn't really matter because you're on this journey with Princess Leia and Han Solo the entire time. So, plus you also have new characters like Rey, Finn, Poe, Maz Kanata, um, and then you have this new villain called Kylo Ren. He is the son of Han Solo and Princess Leia, and he is one of the best villains in the entire franchise. You also have this other guy named Snoke, who he trained Kylo Ren, but he's kind of like, you only see him in one scene, one or two scenes or whatever, and you don't see him that much in the movie. I wish they would have showed him more in the movie, but oh well. There's also another character named General Hux, who he is a First Order lieutenant or whatever he is. I don't know what he is, but he's like the main guy in the First Order behind Kylo Ren. He was good enough in the film. He just kept yelling the entire time, and it wasn't really. He's not one of my favorite characters, but he was okay in the film. Let's talk about the action sequences now. So the action sequences were phenomenal in the movie. J.J. Abrams has his own style, and it's definitely in this film. Um, so the chase scenes with the Millennium Falcon, there is one chase scene with the Millennium Falcon in this movie, and it is awesome because you see the TIE fighters chasing the Millennium Falcon, and just the colors that J.J. Abrams uses and all that stuff. It's really nice. Um, the new characters, there wasn't. I don't know how to say it. There wasn't enough backstory for the characters in order for you to actually get to know them. Unlike the original trilogy, how they said that Han Solo was a smuggler and he was one of those guys that just stole stuff and all stuff. And Princess Leia was obviously princess, and Luke Skywalker was just a nobody on this desert planet. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. And then Rey, you get to know like a little bit about Rey. She lives in this sand planet place. She doesn't have a family, and you would think that they would reveal who her family was, since you have like Han Solo coming back and Princess Leia, and if she's a main character, then you would think that she would be related to someone, but they don't really go into that. I know it's fine because the film, it doesn't need that. Um, so there is one scene with Han Solo, and he's in this ship. I don't know what it's called, but he's in this ship with this alien monster thing, and he has to settle his debt with these with two sides of people, and because they need one of the sides is like in contact with the First Order, and and Han Solo is with Rey and Finn, and they have this BB unit called BB-8, and Kylo Ren is looking for one just like it, so he can find the ruins to, well, not find the ruins, so he can find Luke Skywalker. Um, and in this movie, at the end of the movie, you see Luke Skywalker, but you only see him for like 2 seconds, and that's it. But it was pretty nice though because Rey is holding out the lightsaber to Luke, and that was pretty nice. Um, the lightsaber battles were really they're really fun, and so there's one lightsaber battle with Kylo Ren, Finn, and Rey. So in this one, it misleads you because in the trailers you see the lightsaber, you see Finn holding a lightsaber, and you would think that Finn is the one who is gonna be the Jedi because it kind of would make sense. He was a stormtrooper at first. He was taken as a child, but then he turned to the good side, and then in the trailer it showed him having a lightsaber. But in reality, Rey was the one who was a real Jedi. The only part that I don't understand about that is that Luke took time training, but Rey didn't, and she could just magically use the Force. I I understand why he would do that because he's only making 3 movies. Well, I mean George Lucas only made 3 movies, and yet they were all good. But still, I understand why he did that. Just let her have the lightsaber, whatever. It was it was okay, but the battles were pretty good though. All the characters are great. The director J.J. Abrams does a phenomenal job with the action sequences, character development, all the good stuff. He does a great job with everything. The cinematography is awesome. It looks just like it would if it was like 1977 Star Wars but updated. It's basically looks like that. But I do understand how some people think that it's like um, it's exactly like Star Wars: A New Hope. I understand why people would say that, but for me, I didn't really care. I wasn't really a huge Star Wars fan in 2015, so I just went to watch the movie because I love Star Wars, but I wasn't like mega Star Wars fan because I didn't really care about the Star Wars movies. I had all of them, but I didn't really watch them that much. And then when I watched this one in the theater, I started to love Star Wars, and then I watched all of them, or watched The Last Jedi in the theater and The Rise of Skywalker. But this movie, Force Awakens, is one of my favorite movies in the Star Wars franchise, and I highly recommend watching this film, and this film absolutely deserves an A. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe um, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. And thank you for watching.